it's Sam. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions demo of the Flower Beauty line from Walmart. If you haven't heard of Flower Beauty, it's a cosmetic line created by Drew Barrymore, which is she's actually one of my favorite actresses. I love her. Every single movie I've ever seen of her in, it's always a good movie, and she's always bomb at whatever part she plays. But I feel like she always has this energy about her that I really love, that I'm drawn to. She's quirky and fun. I feel like you can see her personality in her roles. Like, I don't know, but I feel like in real life she's just as fun and quirky and silly and like is able to like have a good laugh. Like, I feel like she's like that in real life. So I was really excited when Flower Beauty contacted me to ask if I would be able to do a video for them showcasing some of these products. These are available at Walmart. I will also have a link where you can buy them online. I really like the fact that it is a drugstore affordable brand. The packaging is gorgeous. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you like some of the packaging. Love the fact that she kept it white and rose gold. So they all have these little kind of like rose gold, almost like little plaques that say flower. I think the name of the brand is really cute, just flower. It's adorable. The packaging, in my opinion, is quite high-end. Like, it looks really classy and chic, but simple. Palettes have this beautiful, like, floral detailing. It's all really pretty. It's a very, very pretty, very delicate, feminine. There's only a few products that I didn't have from this collection that I had to use that, you know, were just already mine. But almost everything is Flower Beauty on my face today, and I think it turned out really beautifully. I'm very happy with how the tutorial came about, and the finished result is beautiful. This highlight is like, whoa Nelly. At the end, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the products that I think are absolutely worth running out and getting or going and buying online, because they are the key products that stood out to me that I think a lot of people would really enjoy. But now we're just gonna go ahead and get into the actual tutorial of me applying. It's not even a tutorial, it's basically just a demo of me applying the products so you guys can see exactly how they apply. I find that these are really helpful, and I hope you guys are enjoying these. I just think it's so much easier when you can see me applying them. You're like, oh, okay girl, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Flower Beauty was really, really generous to offer a 15% off coupon code. It will be SAM15. I will leave that link down below as well. So if you guys do want to go and purchase online, you should take advantage of that coupon code and you can save yourself 15% off. So a huge thank you to Flower Beauty for sponsoring this video, as well as offering that coupon code for my viewers. I really do appreciate it. I was just really excited to try this line out because I just love Drew Barrymore. Hopefully you guys find this helpful. If you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I'll see you at the end for a little recap. Okay, so I have already primed and moisturized. So the first thing, I've got a few different foundation choices here to try. I don't know if it's going to be the most full coverage, but I'm hoping it's the most full coverage. This is the Flower About Face Foundation. I really like the packaging. I think it's very fancy. It's a glass bottle, rose gold rim, and then rose gold writing. And this is in the color LF4. Oh, nice. So it has a little pump top. That's really nice. I'm also going to be using, let me see what it's called, Flower Ultimate 3-in-1 Blending Sponge. It's purple. It's very big and it's very like bouncy. So I'm looking at this foundation and it's definitely looking a little runny. So we shall see what the coverage is like. So I would say it's definitely a sheer coverage, as you can see. I also have a BB cream. This is the Flower BB cream in the color BB3. So I want to know if this coverage is fuller. It looks a little thicker. I mean, that one's actually really pretty. It's just I have a lot to cover. Oh, this color might not be mine. Let's give it a go. Okay, so the BB cream, oh my gosh, that is full coverage. Whoa, Nelly. I didn't actually think that that was going to be full coverage, but it's quite a thick texture, and the coverage is actually, oh my gosh, look at that. That's beautiful. This is impressive. I like this, and I love the fact that it's in a little tube. It says that it's an ultimate multitasker. Apply directly to clean face with fingertips and long sweeping motions. Blend upward and outward. Use every day to even and smooth complexion. Stays perfectly even for up to 12 hours. So it's claiming to be a long wearing. Now that I've tried both, I would definitely say if you're looking for something a little bit more sheer, kind of skin-like, I would absolutely go with this one. If you definitely need full coverage, I would go with the BB cream. I think the BB cream is honestly pretty bomb. And this sponge is working really, really great. So if you are looking for an affordable kind of beauty blender kind of dupe, I think this one is actually a lot bigger. You can like get a lot of surface area quicker. It's really bouncy. It just like applies the foundation really, really nice. Don't mind my printer, it just randomly tries to get its spot. Oh my god, a gigantic bee just flew into the window, tried to attack Tittles. He's like, you better watch out, cat. I got you. Okay, so for powder, I have this one, and this is the Flower Miracle Matte Translucent Finishing Powder. Again, adorable packaging. It's very like chic. It looks cute on your vanity. And then it's just like white powder on the inside. It does feel very like pore filling. Yeah, I feel like that side looks really smooth. I got some in my mouth. It seems to be doing a good job of like filling in the pores and lines. You do get a lot of like powder smoke and that gets in your mouth, so just try not to talk while you're doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and use my regular white powder that I always do to brighten underneath my eyes, just because there's nothing in that line that is like that. And then I'll come back and use a finishing powder from the line. Okay, so next we are gonna be using the Flower Powder Trip Powder Foundation. The color that I have is PP2, and it looks like it's an actual, like, has a little bit of coverage in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this flower brush, which is very cute. The whole line is really cute. I feel like white and rose gold is like totally my colors, so way to go, Drew Barrymore. Okay, so that was nice. That added just a little bit of coverage. This is the Lift and Sculpt Contouring Palette from Flower Beauty. Really pretty. I love the little flower detailing on the front. Seems to be a nice color. I feel like it's not too cool, but it's not too warm. This is definitely good for fairer skin tones. I think you can get a good contour out of that. I'm really actually happy with that. That's really pretty. Oh my god, I should just do my makeup with these kind of dresses all the time, because then you can just get your whole entire shoulder. The blending capabilities are so much easier. Okay, so there's two blushes, and I'm torn because I don't know which ones to use because they both look so pretty. So we have, the first one is obviously in this palette, which is like a really pretty pink. But then we also have this powder blush, and it's a soft satin finish. And this one is a little bit pinker. So maybe I'll start off with this, and then if I feel like, ooh, I want a little bit more color, then we can do a little bit of a layering situation. Oh wow, that's really pigmented. I was not expecting it to be like that. Oh, it's a cool tone pink. It's just like a really pretty, like very kind of girly pink. Okay, and then there's also a highlight in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the highlight too, because why not? I just felt like, what's her name from Mr. Kate. She always says why not, right? I really love her. She's awesome. We're gonna go ahead and take the highlight shade. This looks like it's gonna be a really pretty champagne color. Oh my, oh, whoa. Oh Nelly. That, oh my gosh. Wow, that's an awesome highlighter. Holy crud moly. Icy, it's really pretty. It's very cool toned. It's really pigmented. It's very, the texture of it is beautiful. It's actually very kind of like wet, dewy looking. Doesn't enhance your texture a whole lot either. I feel like I have a hair. I really just need to not let my cats in this room because I feel it on my face. It's wiggling around. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Where is it? Wow! That guy in The Bachelor, guys. I was like, literally, what are you doing, dude? And then I checked on his Instagram. He's just trying to sell some shirts. Disrespectful. I was like, come on. Like, it's so obvious why you're there. If you have a catchphrase the first night, dude, you're really only there because you want to sell your shirts. And this hair is literally tickling me. I don't even know if I should do it with my fan brush, because right now I am like beaming to the moon. It's like intensely amazing. I'm seriously Whoa, Nelly, you don't need much. This and this, the BB cream and the palette, winning. Super good. Really impressed with those. I will show you another highlighting palette, and I'm assuming it's going to be just as good as that contour one. This is called the Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette, and this has 3 different highlighters in there. It does come with a little brush, but you can see you kind of have more of like a pinky toned one, a really pretty kind of icy champagne, and then a golden one. Super pigmented. So those are the shades. So that one might be nice to pick up as well, because holy crud moly, look how pigmented those are. These are really pretty, guys. Gorgeous shades. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really impressed with their highlighter palettes so far. That one is also going to be a good one to pick up. Okay, so I've got my eyebrows on. Sometimes I really like just taking whatever highlight I have and using that as my brow bone color, because then it kind of like all blends in nicely. So I'm just going to take it from that same palette that we just used. And oh gosh, yes. That is such a beautiful brow bone highlight, and then see it just kind of like all goes into one. I'm just like so impressed with this. I don't have any eye products except for one Chubby stick, or one eyeshadow Chubby. So I'm going to go ahead and take that same palette, and I'm going to use the contour color to kind of like carve out my eyes, since I don't have anything else to use. We'll go ahead and just use that to at least define. Okay, I'm also going to take that on the bottom just to define a little bit under there as well. And now we're going to take the little Chubby, eyeshadow Chubby in Rose Gold. You can't go wrong with Rose Gold. Looks like this. It's just a nice little Chubby stick. We're just going to put that on. Okay, so it's not quite as like metallic or shimmery as I was expecting it to be. However, it does lay a good amount of color down. I feel like once I put something on top of that, it's going to make it really, really pop. So let's go ahead and try that eyeshadow or that highlighter palette, because I really want to play with these. Wah! I just lost it. So I think I'm going to do this pink one right here. Oh wow, look at that gleam. It just made it so that it's nice and like tacky, and it has a, it's not tacky, like it doesn't feel sticky, but it just has a really good base now for this highlighter to stick to. Okay, that's beautiful. I love it. Okay, this is another winner for me. Okay, I don't have liner or anything like that, so we're just going to keep it simple and go with mascara. This is the Lengthens Curl, oh wait, what is it called? It's the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara from Flower. Cute packaging. It says that it's supposed to lengthen, curl, and thicken. This is so pretty. My skin looks really nice, guys. So this does have a stabby wand, which you guys know how I feel about stabby wands. They do tend to stress me out. So far though, this is not trying to murder my eye. Seems to be doing a nice job of like separating, making them look very feathery. So I tried out a new mascara the other day, and literally the next morning I woke up and I had lost a huge chunk of eyelashes on this side. It just like broke them off. I mean, I washed it off that night, but I'm just wondering if I didn't notice because I didn't have any mascara on. Because like literally I have a whole patch of eyelashes missing. That really sucks. So, what a bummer. This is actually really pretty mascara. It does a great job at lengthening. I wouldn't say it gives you a gigantic amount of volume, but I think it does separate really nicely. It fans them out. It makes them look very light and feathery. And then the last product I have is this Flower Kiss Me Twice Lip and Cheek Chubby. So this is something that you can actually use on your cheeks for a lovely little flush, or you can use it on your lips as a kind of like, you know, lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it on my lips. So that has a very matte finish. I have like a peachy color. I feel like the texture might almost be better on your cheeks, because I can feel like it's kind of like a cheek product that I'm putting on my lips, if that makes sense. But that's a color. I feel like I need a little bit more definition to my lips, so I'm gonna go ahead and line them. But I think overall the makeup turned out really beautiful. That highlight is bomb. That color on my eyes is really pretty. It's like actually it's like the exact same color as my dress. I definitely feel a weird texture of this lip, so I would definitely keep that on your cheeks. It feels like a powdery in a cream, if that makes sense. I like the color, but The texture just is not my favorite. But here is the actual makeup, kind of up close. That highlight is kind of to die for. I love it. It's so beautiful. Like, look at the glow that you get with that highlight. And then the eyes. And I also want to show you the lashes. And then there's the lip color. So you can see it's just matte. Not my favorite, but it is a pretty color. So I think it'd be really pretty on the cheeks. Skin looks beautiful. The highlight looks beautiful. I'm really happy with this highlight glow. It's just so nice. And this foundation just looks so nice as well. Winning. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you my key products that I think are winners of this collection that I would absolutely recommend running out and getting. So the very first one is, so far, I mean, I haven't worn it all day, but it's just as far as my first impression of me applying it and seeing what it looks like on my skin, is definitely the Flower BB Cream. I think this is a beautiful product. It's full coverage. It went on really nice. It kind of just has like a natural matte finish in my opinion. It wasn't overly dewy. It applied really well. It was easy to blend out, and it's in a really nice convenient little tube. So I feel like great for traveling this time of year. The color that I have is BB3 and it matches me perfectly. At first when I applied it, I was like, oh my God, I was literally just getting lights. I'm like so out of breath right now. First applied it and you first put it on, it looks a little dark and almost green, and I was like, oh no. But then when you blend it out, it's beautiful and it matches my self-tan perfectly. So I highly recommend trying this out. I think that's a beautiful drugstore full coverage foundation, and my skin looks so pretty. Like, I'm really impressed with my skin right now. It looks really beautiful. The other thing that I think is really fabulous is this Lift and Sculpt contouring palette. I think this is absolutely a winner. The contour was beautiful, the blush is beautiful, and that highlight, I mean, whoa Nelly. If you like a cool toned, icy, very extreme, like bam in your face highlight, you will love this highlight. It is so good. And then you're also getting a blush and a contour. I have the contour on, I have the blush on, I have the whole palette on. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. It blended out nicely. It's a really pretty kind of cool toned pink, very like flowery, feminine, girly blush. And I just think that it turned out beautifully. But this highlight specifically, in my opinion, is bomb.com, and it does not enhance your texture. It almost looks wet. It's very dewy looking. Like, it's just so good. I love it. Another product that stood out to me was the Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. I think this is also another really beautiful highlighting palette. It's pigmented. It has 3 different shades. So you have your pink tone, your gold tone, and then your kind of champagne, kind of cooler toned. They're really pigmented. They come off very, very you barely have to touch them and you get a lot of product, and they just catch the light really beautifully. I have the pink one on my eyes. It's just a really great palette. I think their powders, in my opinion, are really, really good. I think that they do a beautiful job of just like highlighting the skin without enhancing texture, but they melt into the skin very nicely. And then I was actually really impressed with this Flower Miracle Matte Translucent Finishing Powder. I mean, the one that I use is NARS, and it's expensive. It's like 30 something, I think, 30 bucks, 32, I don't know. It's pretty pricey. So if you can find something that, in my opinion, is a pretty darn close dupe for the NARS, that is like way cheaper, then that's awesome. It's a really good job of filling in the pores and kind of just blurring everything, but then keeping it matte. There's no coverage on this, but it does do a really beautiful job at kind of filling in everything and just blurring it out and making everything look really just like airbrushed. I have not tried a flashback picture yet, so I will do that, and I'll include it right here so that we can see, because that is the true test. NARS does have flashback, but if you're very gentle with it and you don't put too much on, like cake it on with a beauty blender, you're fine. So I can get away with it, but you do have to be careful. So I'm interested to see if this one is going to be the same, because it has that same texture. And I also think that this powder was really nice. The powder foundation, and it's called Powder Trip. I have the color PP2. I feel like once I applied it, it gave me a little extra coverage. It just made everything look really like put together and flawless. So, and it doesn't look powdery in any way. It wasn't like heavy or cakey looking. It just looks really nice. So I'm actually very impressed with the face products. I also got this Glisten Up Highlighter Chubby. I actually haven't tried this, so I'm just gonna open it for you guys real quick. Oh, it's so glisteny. How weird. It looks like it's gonna be really wet and oily, but it's actually not. So, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, okay. So that's actually a really beautiful gold highlighter. I didn't expect it to be that intense. Like that is, their highlighters are really good. Like, oh my goodness. If you are looking for affordable drugstore highlighters that are bomb, whoa, those are so good. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. I kind of like want to put a little bit on my bones. Make those bad boys stand out like I've been eating kale. Oh, it just makes you look like you're breathing in. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit over here. Yes, look at that. So beautiful and so easy to do. It blends out super well. Like you don't need to, oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Okay. Okay, I really like that because that's really easy to apply to the skin. I feel like it just, I just want more. Give me more, give me more, give me more. It just blends out so seamlessly. It's like a nice kind of dry formula to where you have a little bit of a whoa Nelly glow. Okay, that's really good too. Okay, so those are my, oh, and this beauty sponge, that's my winner too. This is a really great, affordable option for a beauty blender dupe. That's not a beauty blender. I have a beauty blender somewhere, but this is really good. This actually reminds me of my SL Miss Glam sponge that I use all the time. However, it's a little bit bigger and a little bit fluffier, but does a beautiful job. I would absolutely use this again, and I would definitely recommend purchasing this if you're looking for a beauty blender dupe that is a lot more affordable. But I like the fact of that this is actually bigger and squishier, so you can get a lot more surface area really fast. I forgot one thing, guys. This is their new bag from Flower Beauty, and this is absolutely also one of my favorite products. This is such a cute bag. I actually took it when we went to the wedding, when I went to Cassie's wedding, and it fit all of my skincare so well. Obviously, you can use it for makeup as well. It's actually a makeup bag because it does have little spots for brushes right here, but I actually stuck like our toothbrushes and stuff like that in there. But it has this one big pocket right here, which is see-through, so you can see exactly what's in there. Then you have this little section for like makeup brushes. You also have a little zipper here where you can fit other stuff, which is clear on the other side. And then you have this one side with the mesh, and it fits so much. I had my hair products, my skincare products, and everything fit in beautifully. And then the zip is really nice. It doesn't catch at all. Like, look how cute that little, like, whatever this would be called on the zipper. And then you have the little, like, rose gold flower plaque right there. So it's a really cute bag, really fun for summer. Also just fits a lot of stuff. It's really good for, in my opinion, skincare. But, of course, you could put your makeup in there as well. It is a makeup bag. But I wanted to show you guys that because I think that this is definitely a winner of the bunch as well, because it really is such a beautiful but functional bag, and I pretty much love it. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this and find it helpful, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys. I love you. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye. I must confess, I still believe, Amen, baby. How was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here?